So why why did I start the channel? That's probably a question. It's like, who are you to create content on the internet? Why are you doing this? You're cussing in videos, you're smoking in videos, talking about drugs, doing this, that, and the other thing. Not gonna be able to get a job. Um, I'm 19, living in Kansas, and it has been a tough past probably year and a half. Um, and I just can't spend time in my room alone anymore. Like, I just would rather be talking to people. And if, you know, these people want to assist me in creating something for myself, because I've also found an immeasurable amount of displeasure with working in the system, trying to get a job, trying to maintain that job, just kind of like some of the standards that you have to maintain, some of the disrespect that you have to kind of take on, kind of like people will just fucking lie to your face. It's kind of shitty. I mean, and I was kind of done with that. And so I kind of wanted to create a platform for myself where I could build a legacy. Um, so that when I'm losing my mind, when I'm like 80 and I got dementia or some shit, that I'll be able to look back and see that I did have people in my life that I was talking to, and I'm just a cynic because looking back on my years, I feel I spent a lot of that time alone. Um, I know for a long time I had one person who I would kill time with and who was there for me when I was upset. And eventually that relationship turned toxic. And that's kind of just been how it is. I haven't I don't know if it's because of that. I don't think so. I think that's kind of a cop out, but um I haven't been able to make more deep connections like the ones that I made when I was a kid, and I would live in places for a few years. And I know that adult friendships are supposed to be different from childhood friendships, but I didn't think it would be as different as it was pre-COVID. I wanted to hang out with friends, and a lot of people kind of just turned me down, and it was upsetting. I was spending all my time. I have had to like spend all my time with a select few people, and it's really not something that I feel is, first off, I think healthy. Um, I think that when you over engage with certain people, that you kind of like when those people can't come through for you, or those people don't come through for you, or that relationship ends, you're kind of screwed, is my point. And that's why I think that's not healthy. And I just, my family has always been here, and they've always, to, and this might just be my mental illness talking. Um, it feels like feigning support. It feels like they say that they'll support you no matter what, but they have their own kind of like agenda that's like more supported. And I know that that's true for like everybody, and it's just, it doesn't feel that way. So it really makes you feel isolated. And so that's why I started the podcast. I decided I needed an incentive for my friends to want to talk to me. And I also needed an incentive to go out and try to make new connections. And I feel the podcast will help me do that once it gets a little more rolling. I know right now it's just friends and family, but I feel that if it gets rolling at all, then we'll be able to move on, and we'll be able to come off this kind of bad streak where I feel lonely all the time, because now I'm creating something. Now I have something positive to do that takes up maybe an entire evening. So maybe I'm alone now, but I'm doing something positive for myself. Maybe I'm talking to someone for 2 hours. Maybe I'm editing a video. Maybe I'm talking about a video. Maybe I'm trying to market a video. Maybe I'm breathing down someone's neck, trying to get them to help me market it. I mean, it's just, now that I have something to focus on, I feel that life has become a little more meaningful. And so I want to give a special thank you to all the people who have come on the podcast and all the people who will. And I want to say that I do this entirely for myself. And I immensely appreciate that everybody is willing to humor me, because I know I'm at a point where I feel very low, and I may go into that in a different video. I was really thinking about that, because the recording I was thinking about doing is my University of Kansas experience. Want to talk about that. I think that could be content. I think I'm going to end the video here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please watch the podcast. I know it's long. I know that not everybody has a lot of time. Completely understand that. But if you ever get a chance, got some dead time, watch the podcast. We go through some stuff. We talk about things that are supposed to be related to kind of this Gen Z moving out of high school into college. I'm planning on getting a high schooler on to talk about what he thinks about COVID. I'm planning on I want everybody to come on to talk about every walk of life, because it's just interesting to me, the different ways that people live. But like I said, like and subscribe. I'm ending the video. Bye-bye.